Hey, peace, what's going on? You're about to watch a clip from Recommended Scrolls, a lecture me and Elra's son gave around November 2009, around the time of Thanksgiving, where we talked about the power of reading. We both came to the conclusion that reading was a fundamental life skill that put us on path as far as like our direction in life, our purpose in life, put us in tune with who we are. I know for me, reading helped me to get out of a state of depression early in my college career and really put me in contact with my unique gifts, my unique talents and skills, and put me in a position to share that with the rest of the world. So that's what we wanted to share at that presentation. And at this presentation you're about to see a clip of, we talked about not only recommended scrolls, actual recommended reading, the greatest books we've read or come across, but also we talked about different note-taking techniques to advance the rate at which you learn, speed reading techniques, how to adapt learning to your own personal style, because we all have different methods or different approaches to learning itself, and also just a lot of different techniques to help you navigate through the information age, where it's easy to get overwhelmed by the amount of knowledge circulating the airwaves these days. So that's what it was, keys to stepping your knowledge game up. That was actually the subtitle, Recommended Scrolls, Keys to Stepping Your Knowledge Game Up. So check it out.
Like learning, intelligence, but the people they look up to have the opposite views. One of the things I did when I was real active in the community was to work with the Rites of Passage program, which is basically dealing with young boys from, say, 6 years old all the way up to 17. And I was talking to one brother, he went in the car, and he had a bandana. So I was like, what's that? He was like, well, if you're on your game, like, why you want to do something like that? Like, well, I don't know. Can you explain it to me? He couldn't explain, so I was like, well, do you know where that comes from? Nah, I don't know where that comes from. Well, blood comes from brotherly love, overcomes oppressive domination. Crip comes from community revolution and progress. Derivatives of the Black Panther Party. You know anything about the Black Panthers? No. It's like, well, what I'm saying? How could you represent something that you don't know anything about? Well, nobody never took the time to explain it to me, to give me this information. You're the first person that ever. So, I was like, well, if I gave you something, would you read? So I'm like, you don't like to read? Nah, I don't like to read. Why you don't like to read? It's boring. Why is it boring? Because, man, we always got to read in school. I'm like, well, there's a big difference of reading for what I call public consumption, which is just reading because you have to, or reading because it's information that you're required to read, as opposed to reading something that you're interested in. So I basically told him, I'm going to give you something to read. Just promise me you're going to read for 5 minutes, right? You can read whatever you want, but not whatever you want, but you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, if you read for just 5 minutes, you won't be able to stop. So he did it, and he came back, he was like, how you do that? I'm like, how you work? How you know that was going to work? You know what I'm saying? It ain't a matter of me doing anything. It's just I know that you can't really you can't really talk about something that you've never done or that you've never tried. So I knew if you tried it, because that's the same thing that I did. I never read a book until I got in high school, because I didn't have to in class, and I thought reading was boring as well. So he was like, well, I still don't know if I'm gonna keep reading. Like, well, who are your favorite? Who do you look up to? He named some rapper, whatever. I'm like, why you like it? Because, his lyrics, you know what I'm saying? He got metaphors and wordplay and this, that, and third. I'm like, so metaphors. What is a metaphor? Well, that's when you compare two things and you use it in around, blah, blah, blah. He gave me some examples. I'm like, you don't think that he read nothing to be able to create metaphors in his rhymes for a whole album worth of songs? Never thought about it. So basically, I found some clips of some people that, you know, may never go ahead, you got it. It's open. It's open. Yes. So, hey, peace, what's going on? It's poppin'. You guys know what's going on. That's what we can edit it out the video. This is my man Chad. This is the man right here. He's my last roommate, and he really held me down for the last year that I was here. He had my back. To be honest, I probably wouldn't be in the position if I am now. That's Ari and Candace, and they're real positive people. Ari's always been so supportive and stuff and positive. And Candace, I kind of just met. She's hanging out with Ari. She's he got a little bit of grub ready. I don't know how much is ready, but they have to sit it up. He got you two bowls.